Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I'm doing a little better. I had a pretty scratchy throat there and got congested. And of course, thanks to Dr. Grace, I'm doing much better. Anyway, I thought I'd update everybody. The young lady I was telling you about the other day, I was wrong about her job that she's getting ready to step into. She's not going to be an airline stewardess. She's going to be working in customs. Uh, I don't know why I was thinking she's going to be an airline stewardess. I guess when I seen her in her uniform, that's what I thought. The only thing I can come to. But she'd be working in customs, doing inspections of different items and so forth. That's what she's going to be doing. If she gets better. Right now, uh, her feet are not swelling as much, but she's not on them. And they have, from what Gracia told me, they are have gotten darker in color, not dark, but they for Filipino they're dark. She's light skinned anyway. Excuse me, still a cold, still hanging on, but I'm doing better. And of course, today, hopefully, Grace will get informed of all the test results that they run on her. But we got our fingers crossed, and we hope everything works out for her. But that's where we're at on that part there. And of course, uh, here right now, I don't know if you can hear or not, but we got light rain. Yesterday, it rained off and on all day, plus we had strong winds and so forth. It got pretty rough there, the wind did, and the temperature has been cool. Of course, I appreciate the cool weather, but it was a little cooler than I'm comfortable with. Anytime it drops into the mid 70s, to me, I've been here long enough, it feels pretty cool. Because we only keep our bedroom temperature at night, I think around 78, if I remember correctly. The temperature set on Celsius, so I have to do the conversion. But we don't keep a real cool room, just enough to keep the humidity down. I've gotten accustomed to that. And speaking of that, that's something else. We bought that new air conditioner for our room. And it's supposed to save money. It's an inverter. Well, that darn thing is, I've noticed, costs more than the unit I took out to operate. That was just a conventional unit, and they're the same size. And it don't cool near as the old unit. Nowhere close. I mean, it's different light and day. I'm very disappointed in it, to be honest with you. And they're the same brand, Condor. Now, I can brag about the old one, because I cleaned it up and everything, put it in the other room, or guest room or whatever. I had people spend time with me here back, been about 6 months ago now, I think. I can't keep up time. But it was good for them. And it's been a fantastic air conditioner. But this in here, I'm very disappointed in. And I'm just not prepared to replace it, because it's not very old. It's just, I think, going on 2 years now, something like that. And I've just been disappointed in it. Reason I know about what it does compared to the other, and I've had them both on at the same time, and when I look at how many watts are being pulled, and there's a substantial difference. So when it spools up, it pulls a pretty healthy load. The other air conditioner, once it engages and stabilizes pressure, as far as wattage goes, it drops down fairly low. It pulls about just almost 500, 450 watts. You know, it'll stay at 750 for about a minute, 2 minutes, something like that, because it's one horse. 750 watts is one horse. But the one in our bedroom, it spools up. It's at 800, and it don't drop below 700. And so that's where we're at on that. You heard me say my words on that. But anyway, as far as that goes, of course, right now, without my additional solar panels, I'm not getting much solar. I'm very happy of the performance I'm getting in consideration. If I can manage here in the near future to get the extra panels I desire, I feel very comfortable even on days, rainy days. I can do quite well, because on a overcast day, I have to pretty well maintain my batteries, and so I'm not getting used much solar because I got to be prepared for brownout. And doing the math with the batteries I've got right now, I should get a reasonably 6 hours anyway. Yeah, might get 8. It depends. Of course, at this temperature here, it would be 8. During the daytime, it would depend. I get some solar, so it wouldn't be a big issue. I could easily get 10, 12 hours that way. But then that would leave me with nothing at night. So if I can get roughly another 5,000 watts of solar, even on bad days, I get enough to run the house and still maintain the batteries, which would be astronomical. And then when the sun finally does start working, it's possible I can get close to 24 hours out of it. Who knows? We'll see when the time comes. But that's where we're at on that. I don't know if I remember mentioning I got the parts in for a little van. Got the struts and the rack ends. Going to replace those. That's the swivel joint for that screws into the rack itself. We're going to wait till next month to do that. As you're well aware of, the funds that are not available at the moment to take care of it. But we're not driving any. It doesn't matter. It's okay. We only use the vehicle when we have to. Once I get finished and get the alignment on it straightened out, there's another thing too. Here, alignment, the only way we can do it is with string, which works out pretty good. You know, I did that many years ago. So it brings back a lot of memories. Using the string, and I usually try to make it about a 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch toe in, because when you're driving, natural forces pulls the wheels out. So that works out really good. I mean, doesn't wear your tires out. That's the main thing. Now, hopefully, we can get it back to where it was. Right now, it seems to track well and everything, but we'll see when we get everything else back together on it. And then I have to recenter my steering wheel. I've got a steering wheel puller. When you do front end work here, you try to be prepared for things. And not, no matter how hard you try, they don't get the steering wheel centered. But I've got an easy fix for that. It's not a big deal. I've noticed just by replacing the one tie rod end, sure made a difference in the quietness in the front end. Been a long time. in a long time. And we gained another egg yesterday. Finally broke the dozen mark. We got 13. So it means I've got some new hens coming online. But the sad part is I lost one yesterday too. One of my silkies. I don't know which color I lost. Probably a white one, more likely. But that's just part of it. At least they're not dropping dead left and right like there was a few months back. And we got new babies coming. I got one peeping yesterday, so we should start having new babies probably today or tomorrow. And we already have, I think, 18 or 19 chicks. And Grace is going to sell a couple of them today, I think. I'm trying to get a rotation of chicks coming in to where we can sell some of them and still add to our flock. That's been my goal. Try to offset some of the food and so forth, expenses. It's been a challenging adventure. I never thought raising chickens would be this complicated. I don't ever remember us having that kind of problem when I was growing up. We had chickens and we never had no issues, and we didn't feed them much at all because they free ranged. And I got some out back free ranging, young ones, which we'll transfer to the rest of the group when they get old enough. The hens we will. So that's where we're at on that. But the weather here, looked at the forecast, it looks like we're going to be it's set in for at least another week. But we're okay. I'm just happy we live where we are and we're not having any flooding issues that some of the areas are having. I feel for them. But we've been very fortunate. Most of the weather either goes north or south of us. We don't get a direct inline where we live. So we're lucky there. Anyway, folks, I thought I'd touch base with you and let you know what's going on. Keep you updated a little bit. And when the weather breaks, get out and explore a little bit, and fill you in on it, and so forth. So until next time, hang in there, and I'll see you then.